Hello YouTube, the Ghostly Gibbs here, and today we'll be reading about SonicTeam765. This journal was made by rinzon-randomness, August 30, 2014, 6:48, 11 p.m. This is about some Sonic fan brat who's been going around bashing Amy and sonamy fans. This guy made a journal about him. We'll be taking a look at this journal and see who is SonicTeam765. Alright? I'll put the link in the description so you can follow along and see how much hate this guy got. Why? If you must know, I found another obsessed hater from the Sonic series. Now, he's not a hater of the series itself, but he's more so just hates of one of the Sonic characters with a passion. As you haven't guessed, it's Amy Rose. Why is it all these people have hatred for Amy Rose? I'm not saying this because I'm a fan. I'm saying this because people have literally taken it too far to really stupid levels to where they just bandwagon their hate for her rather than just seeming legit. I mean, usually when people like this show up in Sonic fanbase, it's always they hate. Notice the trend? I'll admit, as of recent years, she's been flanderized, and I'll admit she isn't as good as she used to be. Hell, I can even agree with some people on their reasons for hating her to to degree for the most part. However, there is a difference between hating out of an opinion and just hanging out with blind hatred. It's why I like Sonic Boom Amy so much better. She's awesome there. Though I still like Amy in general. This isn't the case though. This guy right here, link in the description, the guy known as Sonic Team 765. Why am I ranting on him? As I explained, this guy takes his hatred for Amy Rose and sonamy so seriously that he literally finds anything that has to do with either and endlessly bash it or bashes fans who like Amy and sonamy itself. Anyone who happens to like or defend Amy, he mindlessly goes onto that specific page or drawing and bash it with a typical Amy hater comments that aren't valid. He also has no respect for people who like Amy or sonamy, yet he tells people he respects opinions, but from what I've seen, he only seems to do that if people hate Amy Rose as much as he does. Just by looking at his page, I can tell he's probably a shipping wars person too. He also likes to bring Sally up in every moment just as an excuse to hate Amy, saying, Amy fans bash Sally for no reason. He brings Sally up and acts like if she's a victim to the abuse of Amy fans or something. I hate to I hate to break it to you, but Sally fans are as guilty as Amy fans when it comes to hating one another for stupid reason. Mostly because of shipping wars. Yay, he does the same thing with Amy by going around obsessively just to bash her. Proof of his bias and obsessive hate on Amy is this, link in the description. I may hate and despise sonamy as much as this guy, but I don't spend my time obsessive hating it. Even when Amy fans bring up valid reasons or speak out their opinions on liking her, he denies everything that they say that's good about and just goes, Amy sucks and I don't care, or still doesn't matter, she sucks. I myself had a conversation with this guy calling out his flaws for hating her. All he did was deny everything and still claim she sucks, even if proof is thrown at him. He also uses Sonelcy, I think that's the one with the human, and other parents with Sonic to bash Amy as well. Which is why I believe he's a Shippers Wars person. Link in the description. On this, he comments bringing up Sally, yet when someone tells him a comment about Amy, he goes, I have rights to comment. There's a difference between rights and downright hate. He only ever respects people if they hate Amy or if they respect him for hating her. I want to say that I don't hate Sonic Team 765. I just don't like his attitude, and that's one thing bad about him, his attitude. That's all. That's all. So for those of you who don't know who Sonic Team 765 is, he's a huge Amy sonamy hater. Oh wait, scratch that. He's a huge Amy sonamy hate brat. He bashes Amy and sonamy fans, flames stamps that defend Amy, and just acts like a hate brat. He also flamed a Motor Twice stamp and is just like a shit another crossover shipping. He just say some stupid shit. When someone tells him to stop doing that, he just says, I had the right to comment, or I can do what I want. He even says that multiple times. Faggot. Notice how when he comments on things related to Amy, it's always about bringing up Sally or how much he hates her and such. You know what's sad though? He can be a normal person and such when he's talking normally, but when it comes to Amy, Sonamy, or pairings in general, he acts so fan bratty and very immature about it. I mean, sometimes it makes me thinks he's Amy's a real person or something. Now I gotta scroll this down and see. Oh god, my frames per second. Weird thing is, he knows not all Sonamy fans are bad. Yeah, he does it anyways. I mean, when it comes to normal fans defending a character they like for whatever reasons, with valid complaints, saying things like, "I don't care. I look at this and still hate her." That just shows you're both lying with your hate and have no reasons for it. His reasons for hating Amy are so typical that I can easily exploit them just like that. Because it's nothing but typical bandwagon hate, I mean he acts okay with any pairings. But with Sonamy, he goes to great lengths to insult people who like it, insult people who like Amy. I mean, if he hates Amy, that's fine. But he takes his hate way too far. He also uses Sally as a victim to bash Amy. Sally and Amy fans go back and forth at one another due to pointless shipping wars. He's doing the same thing with Sally. He bitches at Amy for it. He's trying to make it to where Amy fans are insulting and horrible people that bash Sally lovers mindlessly and such. Yet he does the same thing with Amy. He also seems to be a pairing extremist as well, due to his constant stuff about shippings, crossover shipping people. If you don't like something, you should just not comment. Thirdly, as said above, you don't have the right to flame or bash someone for your liking you don't. I hate Sonamies as much as you do, but you don't see me flaming on Sonamy pictures, do you? Sonic Team, I'm telling you in a nice and mature way. Not everyone is going to have the same opinions as you. If you like Son LC or Son A's, I can respect that. But just learn to accept opinions, okay? I have nothing against you if you hate Sonamy. At least you'll go around saying, Sonic hates Amy! One, exclamation point. And I can respect you for that. But just don't flame something if you don't like it. It only proves your immaturity. Anyways, I'm done. Tell me what you guys think. Was I too far? Was I just right? What? I think he was just right about this. If you go onto any crossover anti crossover stamps, you will find him on any stamp you see, and he will bitch at it as much as he wants. So that's it for this guy. What I can say about Sonic Team, I mean he's not a bad person in general, but when it comes to hating a shipping that he doesn't like, he's like very immature about something he doesn't really like it. Like there's this one time he like bashed a simple anti tag because the species don't make any sense, and he replies says, and another dumbass that uses the same stupid reason. We all know that Sonic Team can sometimes be a douche, but when it comes to being on his good side, he's more like a good and cool person to hang around with. But his attitude is just very bad. I can see why he uses that dark Sonic picture just to make himself look cool. Anyway, that's it for this journal. This is Ghostly Gibbous with very angry Sonic fans.